Diana, I need to see you. Now. This whole situation with Kendall is getting...
Reverend, is everything okay? I love you.
I love you. See you later.
Okay.
Hello. I thought you'd be heading back to Washington by now with all the air being cleared with Kara and everything.
Well, you can imagine my surprise, smack dab in the middle of my investigation, finding out that Dr. Castillo's engaged. How about you? I catch you by surprise?
Not at all.
Really? Because, you know, from what I understand, you and Dr. Castillo were once very much in love. Kara is a very lovable person. A very loving person. And you may not know it now, but someday you will. So, what do you think?
I'm happy for you, Daddy. Me too.
Where's Opal?
She went upstairs.
Oh, did she? I tell you what, do me a favor. I should go up there and tell her I want her to make us a round of snacks. How's about that?
Okay.
That was worse than Jesse.
Actually, I thought it went pretty well.
One thing's for sure. Eventually, there's going to be a lot more questions.
I am going to get to the hospital, okay?
Do me a favor. After your shift, would you come back so we can work out some more of the details?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kara, you don't have to keep thanking me.
I will never stop thanking you. I was talking to you. Thank you.
I meant what I said. I owe you. Big time.
Hell yeah, you do.
Bianca, she's beautiful.
Yeah, you said something about Kendall. You seemed upset.
Yeah. I was at her house. She's still suffering. It's just so frustrating. Sometimes I can't do enough to help her.
No, you do a lot to help. But who was that on the phone?
I was a colleague. But what about you? Your divorce. How are you holding up?
You know, if you don't mind, I would love to talk things out sometime.
Of course. Anytime. You can always give me a call. We'll set up a time and just sit down and talk.
Thanks. I will.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
I didn't say to meet me here.
So, no luck with the widow Slater?
Not yet. You gotta go.
You know what I miss? I miss the days when we could go out to dinner and
You need
then
to go.
back to
Go.
your
Go.
place. You know what you need to do? You need to move faster. If we don't figure out Zach's special place, Kendall's gonna find those documents. And I don't know about you, but I really don't want to go to prison for having her husband murdered.
I'm on it, okay? But our damn doctor keeps getting in the way.
Yeah, I tried to work him for some information.
What? You approached Castillo?
I just flirted a little, tried to feel him out. Didn't really get anywhere.
Diana? Diana? I told you to stay in the background on this when you were the face of the casino deals. That is risk.
No, more risky than you flirting with Kendall.
Are you trying to make me jealous?
Just trying to help.
Well, I got it under control. But clearly, Griffin Castillo is an obstacle that's gonna need to be removed.
Well, there's raisins all over the place.
peanut butter in Mama's hair. They say I barely made it out of there alive. You still thinking about the kids, aren't you?
Actually, I'm thinking about you. Tad, what you're doing for Kara is incredible. But what about your future? What about your happiness?
I've already had this conversation with Opal. I'm fine with it.
Now? What about a year from now? What about 3 years from now?
I'm not thinking about it.
I know you're not thinking about it. You're marrying a woman who doesn't love you. You're putting your life on hold now. Take it from someone who's been there. That's a mistake.
Well, I don't know. Seems like you and I have done okay for ourselves.
Come on, Dad. We settled. Okay, we gave up on romance. We let that part of our life just pass us by. But you were taking this to a whole new level. You're locking yourself in.
Not forever.
We don't know how long we have, Tad.
Crystal, as ridiculous as this whole thing is, it's my idea. And I am fine with it.
Okay, listen. What if someone comes along? The woman of your dreams, someone you've always waited for. You're gonna have to either let her go or risk getting caught and going to jail. Why would you do that to yourself?
Because in spite of all the things I've done wrong, everything I've been through, the one thing that has meant the most to me, that's kept me going, is being a part of this family. Is being a Martin. And Jake is part of that. He's never made me feel like anything but blood. That's good enough for me. I love my brother. That's all there is to it.
You don't find it strange that your brother's engaged to your ex-wife?
No, I don't. I think they belong together.
What's going on?
I want to talk to you two about your marriage.
You and the Rev know each other?
No. But since you wouldn't help me tell Kendall's story, I thought that Reverend Torres might help me out. Yeah, he was a frequent visitor at the hospital.
You selling Kendall out now?
Never.
Good Reverend already turned me down. It was nice meeting you, though.
Nice meeting you.
Take care.
Okay.
Not so fast, Padre. We need to talk.
About Kendall? I've already told you everything that I needed to, Doc.
It just came from her place. She's making herself crazy.
And that's my fault.
You're confusing her, messing with her head.
Is that a medical diagnosis?
If it jeopardizes her health, yes, it is.
You know, Kendall can listen to anyone she wants. Stop trying to control her life.
I'm trying to help her. What are you trying to do?
Are you accusing me of something?
From now on, stay away from her.
What do you like, her bodyguard?
If it keeps her alive, I guess I am.
Why don't you go get some toys from Spike's room? Okay.
Bye.
Good girl. Well, you look more stressed than I am. What's going on?
I just met with Marissa. We didn't exactly see eye to eye. Hey, is that
The last of Zach's things from his plane.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, there they are.
Well, how was it going through them?
Surreal. Sad. Well, Ricky was here, so he helped. And there was this letter.
From Zach?
Yeah, I've read it like a million times, and I don't know, I keep reading it over and over, but I know this sounds weird, but I am drawn to it. And I don't want to keep obsessing on it, but well, Griffin thinks I need to let it go.
What is it?
Well, I mean, I've read this letter numerous times, but I never really noticed it. On the last page here, Zach called me sweetheart. And he never called me that, ever. So what is it doing in this letter?